Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Charlie. Yep, that's me. That's what I look like. So, I'm gonna be drawing 10 random characters from Stardew Valley entirely from memory. So yeah, let's get started. The first one is the wizard. So, I know he has like a very close-up picture because it kind of freaks me out every time. That is what kind of face shape? Okay, we're going with it. He also has like some hair, of course, but like it's like spiky and purple, something like that maybe. And I think he has a hat as well. Oh gosh. Yep, that's gonna have to do. I think he looks kind of tired. He's got kind of like some liddage going. Okay, not quite how I remember the wizard. Maybe like if I I am feeling very not confident in this. I'm like starting to question if the wizard even has purple hair. Like that was like the one thing I was certain about, but I'm starting to falter a little bit. Oh god above. I don't remember at all. Wait, does the wizard have a beard? I'm pretty sure the wizard has a beard. Okay, how do I draw and beard? Yeah, so we got something like this. Oh my gosh, this is really not going well for me. I think I really genuinely forget what the wizard looks like, and every second that I draw him, I forget just a little bit. Oh Jesus, just a little bit more. We're gonna add some little shading, and oh crikey. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be our final product. I just looked at the whole picture holistically, and I'm realizing now that the eyes are very different, but I don't think there's anything I can do about that, so we're just gonna move on to the next one. So our next one is gonna be Mr. Chi, and I think Mr. Chi has like a very long face, kind of something like this, and I think that he's blue. Is that correct? I think that's right. Okay, he also wears like glasses because he's too cool. I'm honestly basing all of this off of the chi fruit, which has sunglasses and is blue, so hopefully that's somewhat accurate. All right, we're gonna add some little stylistic like here's the question, the real question. Does Mr. Chi have hair? I don't remember. I do know that he's got like a little hat that he rocks. It's something similar to the wizard, something like this. Like a little bowler hat kind of thing. The more I draw this, the more that he just looks like a chi bean. I really am having a hard time remembering if he has hair, so I'm just gonna add this here, and then if it's wrong, it'll just be advanced shading. He's kind of a plain looking guy. I think I'm gonna give him a little bit of a body. Oh, and this will be his milk. I think this is the best I can do. I don't remember what clothes that he wears. All I remember is this part, little bowler hat, glasses, and maybe hair. Or if not hair, then intentional shading and milk. That's all I know about Mr. Chi, so that's that. The next one is the Henchman, which I'm pretty sure is the little goblin guy that guards the witch's place. A little witch swamp thing. Okay, so something kind of like this, and then he's got like a wicked hooked nose. I think like that. Oh lord. I think that he also has a hat, except it's like a metal hat or something. It looks kind of like some armor along those lines. I don't know. I think that the shade of green he is something like this, kind of like a Gamora kind of vibe. And then also, I think he's got like some red eyes, maybe something like this. You know, I don't think this looks like the Henchman. I'm gonna be real. It kind of looks like a pickle. I'll add some body for him. I'm pretty positive the goblin has purple clothing on, but I don't really remember what it looks like, so I'm just gonna freestyle, I think. I also know that the Henchman is very passionate about void mayonnaise, and I know what void mayonnaise looks like. It's got this, it's got this, it's got this. It's a jar. If I had more time, it would look Probably the same. Okay, this is our henchman. I really went into this one thinking that this was going to be the one I knew the most for some reason, but I'm now realizing I just don't know anything. Yeah, we're going to move on from that. So next is Birdie, and I know a little bit about Birdie because of the most recent video that I did. I looked at Birdie's face a lot. Not in a creepy way, just in a way. So, oh lord. So we've got Birdie, and then Birdie is like, oh gosh. Birdie is like a little tired looking. Of course, Birdie has a nose, and she also like, she's a little bit old, but a little mischievous, kind of. Birdie has a middle part and some wild hair. All right, we're gonna give some detailing to the face. Okay, I wish we didn't, almost. So, Birdie wears like, kind of a suit, like a dress shirt. Something kind of like this, and then Birdie has a purple bow tie. I do know that because that is a thing that I said in the video. Oh, arms. Birdie also has arms. Oh, dear God. Birdie has like gray hair, I'm pretty sure. And then also Birdie has a bunch of stuff inside her hair, like a starfish. I know there's a starfish in there, and I'm pretty certain that it's blue. Okay, so there's the starfish, and there's also other little bits and bobs just hanging around there. And then Birdie's shirt. I'm gonna go with a nice light blue, like a very light blue. That's a, what on earth? Like a respectable dress shirt color. For some reason, when I'm drawing it, it seems a lot less bad than it is, and then as soon as I stop drawing, I look at it and I'm like, ugh. Does Birdie have like lipstick on? Maybe. You know, when in doubt, just do it anyway, and then if it's wrong, say that it was something else. There, just a cheeky little blue coral number 5. That is not how mouths work. Beautiful! Oh, why does Birdie not have hands? Hold up. There. Fixed. Okay, the next one is Sandy, and I never visit Sandy. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I don't think anybody does, because if I'm in the desert, I'm there to mine. I'm not there to visit Sandy. I know that Sandy's like looking this way though, kind of like nose in the air. I'm pretty positive that Sandy has like some bangs going on like this, and then also like a big chunky ponytail in the back. What is this? This could be kind of right if I just add some shading quickly. Maybe that'll fix it. Then we have Sandy's face, and I think I remember her eyes being kind of closed, kind of like a little no, too happy. Yeah, something like that. Like for some reason I just remember her looking kind of snooty. Like kind of like she didn't really want to talk to me. Maybe I just gave her a gift that she hated or something and that's why, but who knows, really. Yeah, that gives me big Sandy vibes. And then actually I'm pretty sure that Sandy's wearing like a blue dress. Something like this. A little blue. Okay, well, that's the best I can do. I think I'm a little bit too confident about this one. I think that Jazz looks like this. We've got a little head, a little nose, and then some like big floofy hair. Something like this, I'm pretty sure. This isn't looking like Jazz. I do remember also some purple in there. Maybe Jazz has like a headband or something. That looks wrong. Oh, it's little like hair things here, right? Oh, that looks right. That looks very, very right. There, that's the dress. That's all I can muster. Yeah, I think I knocked that one out of the park. That one I feel pretty confident about, except that I forgot the hands again. I don't know why I do that every time. That looks exactly like Jazz. So next up we have Leo, and I don't think I've talked to Leo all that much, but I do know that Leo has some like hair that comes down, kind of like like that. And a little smirk. Nope, a little smirk. Yeah, something like this. And then the rest of his hair just kind of like goes bananas. So, oh god. Actually, that looks pretty good. And we'll do just a bit of shading. I feel like every time I do a bad job, I just add some shading and it elevates the whole piece like 12 levels. As for the clothes he's wearing, I think they're pretty notable. They look very distinctive. From what I recall, it's kind of like a little clown outfit. It's got like orange and blue, I think it is. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think that there's red in there as well. So I'm just gonna, if this is entirely wrong, all of this is shading. Keep that in mind. Yeah. That looks like Leo. This is looking pretty bad. Let's add some shading. Oh my god, beautiful. Alright, I think that's it for Leo. I think that's exactly what Leo looks like, and I'm very confident in this one. The next one is George, and all I can really think about is just like wrinkles. I think he's got some wrinkles, maybe like some eyes. He's always really angry, so I'm gonna put some like some little angry marks right there. I'm gonna draw George yelling at me because, I don't know, that just seems kind of in character. Honestly, I think I've killed this one. Somewhere here, I think we've gone very, very, very wrong. No, you know what? Let's just add some shading. Shading fixes everything. Okay, I think he just looks like an angry egg, and it's kind of scaring me. I think I'm just gonna move on to the next one. Oh gosh, next up is Harvey. I don't think I've ever talked to Harvey. I don't even know where to start. Let's see. Let's just freestyle for this one because I actually have no idea. The only thing I remember about Harvey actually is the fact that he wears like a green suit, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only thing to know about Harvey is that Harvey likes planes and Harvey is a doctor and Harvey has a green suit. That's really where my knowledge ends. Okay, this is kinda looking not that bad. Maybe he's got some wrinkles too. He's kind of like a concerned person. Also, oh gosh, okay, I'm immediately noticing some things that I've left out on my Harvey. 1, a nose. 2, eyebrows, and I just realized none of the people I've already done have eyebrows, and I don't think I can go back to fix that, so that's gonna have to be okay. Harvey is gonna look very amused. I feel like Harvey has a thinner face. No, you know what? That's it. The last one that we have for today is good old Gus, and I am very confident that I know exactly what Gus looks like. Maybe I shouldn't be, but I think I've got a good idea. So Gus has kind of like a roundish face and also a mustache that looks like this, I think. And Gus is just always smiling. And then Gus has some lovely, beautiful eyes, and they are eyes. Gus also has a luscious head of hair. I forget exactly what it looks like, but I know it's brown, and that's a good start. I'm also very confident that Gus is wearing like an orange sort of jacket. Wait, and there's like a blue shirt. His chin needs to be fixed ASAP, Rocky. All right, let's see. Let us leaf. For some reason, I think that it looked better before I started coloring it, but oh god. It's okay, we'll add some shading, and like always, the shading is gonna save the day. Something looks kinda off though, and I can't really place my finger on what. Maybe it's just everything. Yeah. I'm looking Gus right in the face, and I don't know what's wrong with Gus. I don't know what's wrong with him. Gus has kind eyes. We're gonna add some little lines there because Gus deserves them. Why does Gus look like a balloon? Why did I make... It's the head shape. It must be the head shape because that's what I'm looking at and it looks really bad right now. It's okay. Just add some hair shading and it'll fix everything. Okay, no. Something is wrong with Gus. I can't figure out. He has eyebrows. That's what it is. Bushy eyebrows. He has like... Oh my gosh, that instantly just transformed this blob into Gus. Come on, guys. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to leave it at that. Something looks wrong, but I can't tell what it is. But if we look through... Oh, Jesus Christ. All of the... Oh, I think I blocked these out of my memory. I don't remember drawing that. What the heck? And the... What the heck? I don't remember drawing that. What is in his little teeth? What the heck? I can't breathe. Okay, so I've drawn the 10 villagers I'm going to be doing for the video, and now I'm just going to look through them and do a side-by-side comparison of what my drawing looked like versus what they actually look like. So first off, we've got Gus, and this is what Gus actually looks like. And honestly, this isn't too bad. For one, the color palette of the jacket and the shirt, or I guess it's a sweater, are kind of spot on. Also, I was kind of trashing on the fact that my Gus's face shape was weird, but he kind of actually looks like that, except it's on like the left side of the face instead of the right side. Like, I didn't understand why I made this little bubbly thing. The one thing I think I absolutely nailed was like the eyes and the eyebrows. I remembered that he had some strong eyebrows, and I think that's pretty good. Now, oh no. Yeah, let's just look at the real one, and oh boy, where do I begin? Well, I never talked to Harvey. That's where I'm gonna begin, is with excuses. I don't know what he looks like. I never talked to him. Even when I'm talking to him, I'm not looking at his face. I'm just clicking through the dialogue because I just don't care about him. So yeah, we've got hair, which is completely different. The glasses, yeah, nope, completely different. The mustache, completely different. The one thing I think I nailed about this one, though, was the fact I remember he had a green suit. And he does indeed have a green suit. It's not the same green, but it is green, so I'm gonna take it because this is just a tragedy. Everything else about this is terrible. Oh, crikey. Next we have George, and this is what the real George looks like. And honestly, I think I did kind of a good job. Like, the lines, he has a line, and also the speckles. For some reason, I remembered that he had like speckles on his face. The mouth, scarily similar. Mine is open because he's in the act of yelling. I did forget eyebrows until like the last two people, but you know, if I had remembered the eyebrows, I'm sure that I would have just knocked it out of the park. Oh, I did forget that he has hair though. Oh, and ears. Why did wait, nobody has ears. Okay, so next we did Leo, and this is what Leo actually looks like. I did a pretty good job. Like, the hair is on point, forgot the eyebrows again, but I did get that one of the eyes was covered with a little chunk of hair. You can see I kind of remembered this kind of weird collar thing, but I thought that the whole thing was orange when actually it's different layers of color. Honestly, kind of close. Then we have Jazz, and this is what Jazz actually looks like. I did not do that good. I did get the hair though, like the big blumpy hair. I got that part. And also the fact that these exist, these little elastics, but I totally forgot there was a bow. I did feel like this was some empty space that something could have belonged in, but yeah, I didn't. Anyway, then we've got Sandy, and this is what Sandy actually looks like. I think this one is pretty freaking close. Like, look at this hair. It's like picture perfect. The same thing. You've got like the bangs and then the ponytail that's really chunky. Like I did kind of a good job. I did forget that Sandy had ears, and I also forgot that the dress was kind of like elaborate. It's got all these swirly things. I did a very simplistic take on the same design. To be fair, I think that most of my critiques on these drawings are just simple parts of human anatomy that I forgot, which, you know, as a bio kid, that's kind of concerning. Like ears, where are the ears? And eyebrows, why does nobody have eyebrows? Next we've got Birdie. I did not do the best job. I do think that the hair, the craziness of the hair is kind of accurate, and I also got that there was a middle part, which is oddly specific, but I'm gonna take it. I also knew that there was a bow tie and a dress shirt and a starfish somewhere, so I got all the basic elements right, but then when I put them together, they didn't work out very well. But yeah, I mean, she's also not rocking the coral blue number 5, which I don't know why I thought maybe she had lipstick. I don't know. I think it was because there's a lot of action going on around the mouth. I was remembering that and thinking there was something else to it. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this one. I think it could have gone better, but it also could have gone worse. Next up, we have the Henchman, and this is what the actual Henchman looks like. I was worried that I made mine look a little too ugly and exaggerated, but I think I didn't go hard enough. Like, my eyes look too normal. This guy looks psycho. I think that the one thing I said I was confident on for this drawing above anything else was the fact that the Henchman was wearing a purple outfit, and this is not purple. This is definitely red. Yeah, overall, for this one, I think the accuracy is very low. Next up, we've got Mr. Chi, and I don't know where I went wrong. I think that mostly where I went wrong was basing my Mr. Chi off of the Chi fruit, because this looks very different from this. I did get that the skin was blue, which is good, but the glasses are totally off, the hat is totally off. I don't know why mine is just... Yeah, I drew a Chi bean. I didn't draw Mr. Chi. To finish up for today, we have my wizard, and oh lord. I don't know what game I've been playing, but it's not Stardew Valley. You can see that I kind of remembered, like, elements in certain places, but then just did them totally wrong. Like the hat. Why does it look like this when it's obviously a cowboy hat? I don't know how I forgot that. The hair, I think, is the real showstopper here, and the nose, pretty good. Eyes, I don't know why I thought that these eyes would be passable, but I did. The beards are kind of different, but I feel like it doesn't take away from it too much. I feel like what mostly makes this not look like the wizard is the fact that there's no eyebrows, and also just the difference in the hats, but this is probably my favorite one. Like, it's really bad, it's really cursed, but this is almost the most accurate one besides George. I just feel bad that George's is accurate because all I drew was a sad wrinkly egg. But yeah, that's my art. Overall, I think that I did absolutely terrible, but I did have fun, and that's what's most important, is not the destination, but the journey, and my journey was lovely. I really just wanted to make a fun little video because I'm in the middle of a lot of long-term projects right now, and I didn't have much prepared for this week, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I think that you could probably argue that it would have been better not to post at all. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it entertained you at least a little bit. Alright, well, thank you for watching. I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe. I feel like that would be criminal. Also, leave a comment. Let me know which one is your favorite, which one terrifies you the most. I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you for your time, and you have a good day. Bye!